Lincoln green is the colour of dyed woolen cloth associated with Robin Hood and his merry men in Sherwood Forest, Nottinghamshire. The dyers of Lincoln, a cloth town in the High Middle Ages, produced the cloth by dyeing it with woad to give it a strong blue, then overdyeing it yellow with welded dyers. Broom, Genista, Tinctoria, Coventry blue and Kendall green were also colours linked with the dyers of English towns. The first recorded use of Lincoln green as a colour name in English was in 1510. By the late 16th century, Lincoln green was a thing of the past, for Michael Drayton provided a side note in his Polyolbion. Lincoln anciently dyed the best green in England. Cloth of Lincoln green was more pleasing than undyed shepherd's grey cloth. When they were clothed in Lincoln green they cast away the grey, according to a little Gester of Robin Hood, California 1510, and Lincoln green betokened an old-fashioned forestry even in the fancy dress of Edmund Spenser's The Faerie Queene. All in a woodman's jacket he was clad of Lincoln green, belayed with silver lace. The popular ballad printed in the 18th century compilations Robin Hood's Garland offers an unexpected picture of Robin as he presented himself at court. He clothed his men in Lincoln green, and himself in scarlet red. The distinction was in the cost of scarlet, which was dyed with kermes, derived from an insect native to the Mediterranean. Lincoln scarlet, from its imported dye stuff, was more expensive than Lincoln green. In 1198 the Sheriff of Lincoln bought 90 ells of scarlet cloth for £30. Although the cloth was a finely finished fabric, its high price was almost certainly due mainly to the extremely costly dye stuff, grain from kermes, a scarlet grain. In 1182 the Sheriff of Lincoln bought scarlet at 6s.A.D.L., green and blanchette both at 3s.L. and grey at approximately 1s.A.D.L. By 1216 three guilds controlling the cloth trade were established in Lincoln, the Weavers, Dyers, and Fullers Guilds. In popular culture, Sir Walter Scott in his 1820 classical novel Ivanhoe mentioned Lincoln green 3 times. Chapters 7. One of these, a stout well-set yeoman arrayed in Lincoln green, having 12 arrows stuck in his belt. Also in chapters 15 and 33, the colour appears used in the dystopian novel Shades of Grey 1, The Road to High Saffron by Jasper Fforde, in which shades of green, and Lincoln green in particular, have narcotic effects.